This
This
conference will now
conference
be
will
recorded.
Welcome to DRTSPR show. This is Dr. Tangella Shiva Prasad Reddy alias Dr. TSPR. Namaste, Adab, hello and a warm welcome to a special show. आपका हार्दिक स्वागत है. ये एक आम मुद्दे को लेकर आज का షో किया जा रहा है. ఇది ఒక జటిలమైన సమస్య అయితే నేను అన్నాను. ఒక ముఖ్యమైన సమస్య అంశంతో నేను ఈ రోజు ఈ షో చేస్తా ఉన్నాను. డిఆర్టీఎస్పీఆర్ ఛానల్స్ అంటే ప్రతి అంశానికి చట్టం రాజ్యాంగం ఆధారం. వ్యక్తిగత వైరాలు లేవు, పార్టీలు సంఘాల పట్ల శత్రుత్వాలు లేవు. డిఆర్టీఎస్పీఆర్ ఛానల్స్, ది ట్యాగ్ లైన్ is clear. Issue as per rule of law, constitution, invoking evidential act. No enmity against individuals, nor animosity against any parties or organizations. As you know, as you are aware, this show is beamed live from Hyderabad Old City. And see so many mosquitoes this time, the monsoon, rain started, people are fearing for their lives. बारिश का मौसम शुरू हुआ, मच्छर वही तो हैसी है. हैदराबाद की पुरानी शहर से मैं ये लाइव शो करता हूँ और जब भी केरला हूँ वहां से भी लाइव शो आता है. और जो भी अतिथिगण है जहां पर भी है उनको कनेक्ट करके भी लाइव शो करते हैं हम. नाउ द बेसिक amenities, are they being attended to by any party thinking of it, whether in power or opposition? Only when people cry hoarse, when people try to protest, only that is the time they try to just rake up these issues for just purely electoral gains. They want to come back to power. Opposition and those parties in power wants to retain power. This is the only drama, but nothing in larger public interest. जो प्रतिपक्ष में है, विपक्ष में है, वो लोग सरकार में आने की कोशिश करते हैं. जब लोग रोड पे आते हैं, नागरिक, उनको कुछ तकलीफ होती है, उसी समय प्रतिपक्ष आता है, हंगामा करते हैं, चले जाते हैं. लेकिन निरंतर वो समस्या के ऊपर बना रहने की जो इच्छा रखनी चाहिए वो नहीं रखता, क्योंकि वो केवल सरकार की ओर ही देखती है. सरकार किस तरह हम चुनाव से सरकार को किस तरह लपेटे हम. इसी तरह जो सरकार में है पक्ष, वह भी केवल किस तरह वो सरकार उस कुर्सी को आगे ले जाने की सोच है. लेकिन लोगों की जो परेशानियां हैं, जो लोगों की तकलीफ है, उससे उसको कोई मतलब नहीं. यही है केवल उनको वोट बैंक और वोट किस तरह हम बटोरा जाए, किस तरह हम सरकार बनाया जाए, बस यही इच्छा रहती है. ప్రతిపక్షంలో ఉండే పార్టీలేమో ప్రజల సమస్యల పట్ల ఆ ప్రజలు తీవ్రమైనటువంటి ఇబ్బందులకు గురై రోడ్ల మీదకి వచ్చి ఈరోజు రేపు సామాజిక మాధ్యమాలు, सोशल मीडिया जो प्रमुख में आया है अभी, సామాజిక మాధ్యమాల ద్వారా ఇది చేయగానే ప్రతిపక్షాలు వస్తాయి. కానీ ఆ అంశాన్ని నిరంతరంగా సమస్య పరిష్కారం లభించే వరకు పోరాడితే లేదు. కేవలం వారు నేను ప్రతిపక్షంగా ఉన్న పాలకపక్షంగా ఎప్పుడు కావాలి, ఏ విధంగా కావాలి, అదేవిధంగా పాలకపక్షంగా ఉన్నటువంటి వాళ్ళు ప్రజలు ఇట్లా సమస్యలు లేవనెత్తి కంటి తుడుపు చర్యలుగానే చేస్తారు తప్ప దానికి ఒక శాశ్వతమైన పరిష్కారం వారు చేకూర్చరు. తద్వారా వారు ఆ ప్రజలను వారి చేతుల్లో పెట్టుకోవాలా, మళ్ళీ ఆ పాలనను కొనసాగించాలనే ఒక ప్రయత్నమే తప్ప, అంటే కేవలం ఓట్లు రాజకీయంతోనే ప్రతిపక్షం కానీ పాలకపక్షం కానీ పబ్బం గడుపుతూ పోతూ ఉంటారు. అటువంటి సమస్యని మళ్ళీ ఇప్పుడు 2023 తెలంగాణ, మిగతా రాష్ట్రాలు ఉన్నాయి, మధ్యప్రదేశ్, ఛత్తీస్గఢ్, రాజస్థాన్, అక్కడ శాసనసభ ఎన్నికలు 2024లో సారసత్వంగా పార్లమెంట్ के ఎన్నికలు జరుగుతాయి. यही है आज का ये चर्चा का विषय, आज का स्पेशल शो, क्योंकि 2023 में शासन सभा के लिए, विधानसभा के लिए चुनाव होंगे और 2024 में पार्लियामेंट बोल भी नहीं सकते, थोड़ा जल्दी भी हो सकता है. तो इसके लिए ही ये व्यय प्रयास जो करते हैं हमारे राजनीति दल, इसी के ऊपर ही स्पेशल शो है. बिकॉज दे वांट ओनली वोट्स, politics around to gain votes. That is how these political parties shape up their policies, their mindset. That is why this special show is purely on those, because we are a people participatory democracy. Every citizen, every voter is a constitutional authority. Right from Prime Minister to Chief Minister, they're all public servants, including Cabinet Secretary to Chief Secretary or IAS, IPS, IR, they're all public servants. They should work for the welfare and development of us people, citizens. How? In a transparent and accountable way. बट जो डर है लोगों को, क्योंकि वो संविधान है, प्रधानमंत्री से मुख्यमंत्री तक केवल उनके सेवक है, कैबिनेट सेक्रेटरी हो, चीफ सेक्रेटरी हो, आईएएस हो, आईपीएस हो, लेकिन ये डर के वजह से हम ही संविधान है, लेकिन ये जानकारी नहीं रहने से, ये डर जो पैदा करते हैं, जिस तरह कोविड-19 महामारी और काफी चीज किसान की जो हो, आजकल महंगाई कितनी है, किसको लाभ हो रहा है 10-15 दिन से, कितनी महंगाई, ना किसान खुश है ना हम खुश है, फिर बीच में ये कौन है लोग खुश है? क्योंकि यही लोग जो है पैसे देते हैं इनको, किनको? राजनीतिक दल को यही लोग पैसे देते हैं, वी कॉल देम होर्डर्स। किसान से खरीदता है कम दाम में, वो ऐसी बचा के रखता है कोल्ड स्टोरेज प्लांट्स में, आर्टिफिशियल स्कैर्सिटी उसको वे करते हैं और दाम बढ़ा के लोगों को बेचते हैं। ना हम खुश है ना किसान। तो ये ऐसे लोग, बिजनेस के लोग, जो उद्योगपति के लोग हैं, जो है राजनीतिक दल को पैसे देते हैं, इसीलिए उनको संभालते हैं। और देखिए पिछले 15-20 दिन से टमाटर के भाव और हर कुछ महंगा हो गया, कोई बात नहीं। हालांकि ये नमाज हो रहा है हमारी ओल्ड सिटी में, दिन में 5 बार होता है और एम्पलीफायर लगा के करते हैं, और कोई बात करे तो सेक्युलरिज्म की बात आती है, क्योंकि हर कोई हम यहाँ पर रेस्पेक्ट करते हैं, वी रेस्पेक्ट रिलीजियंस, but that religion should not be an imposed one. Why I'm trying to say all these things is, there is the other side of the coin. Now even the tomato prices have gone up. Neither the farmer is happy nor the customer, consumers like us, we are happy. But where is this money going? To all the hoarders who are funding these political parties. Now you got my point. గత 15-20 రోజుల నుంచి టొమాటో ధరల నుంచి అన్ని ధరలు విపరీతంగా పెరిగినాయి. లాభం అక్కడ పండించే రైతుకు లేదు, కొనబోతే మనకు చాంతాడు. మరి ఎవరయ్యా ఈ మధ్యవర్తులు? ఎవరు వీరంతా? ఆ డబ్బు వీళ్ళంతా తీసుకుపోయి రాజకీయ పార్టీలకు ఇస్తున్నారు కాబట్టి వాళ్ళ పబ్బం జరుగుతా ఉంది. ఇటువంటి సమస్యలు ఎన్నో ఉన్నా, ऐसे कितने समस्या लोगों को पीड़ित कर रहा है, नागरिक को पीड़ित कर रहा है. Many issues like this troubling innocent citizens, but political parties. Now 26 opposition parties in Bengaluru form a alliance called India, and in Delhi the ruling NDA also with 38 parties, they hold a meeting when people suffer. And the hindsight, ISRO again takes up Chandrayaan 3 successfully, and many other wonderful things are happening in and around India. At the same time, rains, monsoons, floods devastating Delhi, Jaipur, Himachal Pradesh, the northeastern part, and Kerala, and now Telangana too. Not to forget southern regions in Bengaluru. They should not forget where the opposition party is has hosted a opposition alliance. How Bengaluru literally drowned. So these were the things. So let me immediately show you. And while starting the show, let me DRTSPR channels pay true homage to Uman Chandi. He died yesterday, 18/7/23, Uman Chandi, 1943 to 2023. He was twice Chief Minister of Kerala, and he was also Congress National Party General Secretary, and many other coveted posts he had in his life. May his soul rest in peace, and heartfelt condolences on behalf of DRTSPR channels and all the viewers. He is Uman Chandi. While the Bangalore conclave of 26 parties opposition led alliance was being chalked out, we lose Uman Chandi from Kerala. Mind you, in Karnakaran ministry in 70s, he was the young minister that time at 27 years old. And that is another story. After Mr. Karnakar, and Congress never had a Hindu chief minister. Hindu chief minister from Congress, we never had after that. Sorry, if I am wrong, people can correct me. And also, in the hindsight, there was a big dharna by journalists of Telangana fighting for their land. Even I am also part of it. We have paid that to market price decade ago for lands in Nizampet, paid Bashirabad, 70 acres of land. Only some part of the land was handed over. In spite of Supreme Court order, the Telangana Chief Minister and the government is playing hide and seek. That is why there was a big dharna attended by all political parties demanding immediate handover of all the 70 acres. Nizampet is in control of the association, but the rest paid Bashirabad is yet to come. Many journalists have lost their lives, and we have paid money as if they are presenting as if they are giving it free. We have paid money. Had we invested it somewhere else, today we have could have just imagine the prices, the way the prices have gone up in Telangana. Don't you think we would have been? But still, we had to struggle. That is the fate of journalists here in Telangana. Now, straight away, let me go to what happened last 2 days. All the opposition parties together stitched an alliance called India. They have named it as India, INDIA. Let me hear from Rahul Gandhi first.
Indian National Developmental Inclusive Alliance, मतलब इंडिया। लड़ाई एनडीए और इंडिया के बीच में है, नरेंद्र मोदी जी और इंडिया के बीच में है, उनकी विचारधारा और इंडिया के बीच में है। आप जानते हो, जब भी कोई हिंदुस्तान के सामने खड़ा होता है, इंडिया के सामने खड़ा होता है, तो जीत किसकी होती है, कहने की जरूरत भी नहीं है। मैंने कहा दूसरी मीटिंग है, इसके बाद हमारी मीटिंग महाराष्ट्र में होगी।
Let me play it again to you.
इंडियन नेशनल डेवलपमेंटल इंक्लूसिव अलायंस, मतलब इंडिया। लड़ाई एनडीए और इंडिया के बीच में है, नरेंद्र मोदी जी और इंडिया के बीच में है, उनकी विचारधारा और इंडिया के बीच में है। आप जानते हो, जब भी कोई हिंदुस्तान के सामने खड़ा होता है, इंडिया के सामने खड़ा होता है, तो जीत किसकी होती है, कहने की जरूरत भी नहीं है। मैंने कहा दूसरी मीटिंग है, इसके बाद हमारी मीटिंग महाराष्ट्र में होगी।
देश को बचाना है, डेमोक्रेसी को, इसलिए हर हालत में देश के किसान, मजदूर, नौजवान, माइनॉरिटी सबकी रक्षा करना है। नरेंद्र मोदी के शासन में बिल्कुल समूचा समाप्त हो चुका है।
I think this is a good meeting. This is a fruitful meeting, and it's a constructive decision to be taken. All the agenda is very fruitful. Let us discuss it today, and if the outcome today, what we discuss, after that the outcome may be the good for the people of this country.
मीटिंग जरूरी इसलिए है, देश को बचाना, लोगों को बचाना, पॉलिटिकल लीडर के साथ जिस तरह व्यवहार हो रहा है, और मैं ये कहता हूं कि देश की 2/3 जनता भारतीय जनता पार्टी के खिलाफ है, 2/3 जनता खिलाफ है। तो इस बार भारतीय जनता पार्टी का सफाया होने के लिए सब एक है।
This meeting is a continuation of the process that was started in Patna a few weeks ago. I think it's important that we put up a united stand against everything that is going wrong in this country, particularly the way in which the constitution is being eroded, the way in which the secular fabric of this country is being undermined, and all sensible parties need to come together and unite in opposition to this.
I think it is important because Mr. Narendra Modi got a chance to rule the country for the last 10 years, and he has made a complete mess of almost every sector in the country. He has created so much of hatred amongst the people. The economy is in shambles. There is so much of inflation. There is so much of unemployment in all sectors. So now I think it's a time that people of this country want to get rid of him. So everyone needs to come together and
हम सब लोग एक साथ इसलिए आए हैं क्योंकि देश के लोकतंत्र, देश के संविधान, देश की जो भाईचारा है, जो डाइवर्सिटी है इस देश की, उसको बचाने के लिए हम लोग सब लोग एकजुट हुए हैं। और जिस तरह से संवैधानिक संस्थाओं पर दुरुपयोग कराया जा रहा है, जिस हिसाब से देश की संपत्तियों को बेचा जा रहा है, चाहे किसान हो, चाहे युवा हो, चाहे महंगाई हो, इन सारे जो असल मुद्दे हैं, इन पर बात ना करके जो जहर की बातें जो है, जो नाकों से चलती है, उसकी बात की जाती है। इसलिए हम सब लोग मजबूती के साथ एक साथ हैं।
देश को एक मजबूत विकल्प चाहिए। आज हम लोग विपक्ष में हैं, लेकिन जो विपक्षी पार्टी है उसमें इतने अनुभवी नेता हैं। अगर आज हम तय करें, साथ मिलकर काम करें, जनता के मुद्दों को साथ लेकर चलें, जनता के बीच जाएं, संघर्ष करें, कोई कारण नहीं है कि 2024 में एक पलटी मिलेगी और एक अच्छी सरकार जो जन सहयोगी कार्य करे, संविधान को माने, देश के सबसे गरीब और कमजोर वर्गों को मुख्यधारा में लाने के लिए काम करे, ऐसी सरकार हमें मिल सकती है। जिस तरह से एक के बाद एक जो हमारी संवैधानिक संस्थाएं हैं उनको घेरा जा रहा है। 9 साल देश की जनता ने एक सरकार को भरपूर ताकत देकर देखा, बहुमत की सरकार है, वो इंडिया को रीइमेजिन कर रहे हैं। न्यू इंडिया का उन्होंने स्लोगन दिया है, जिस न्यू इंडिया में लोकतंत्र कम, भीड़ तंत्र ज्यादा दिखता है। मॉब बनते हैं, कोई अनुसूचित जाति के व्यक्ति को, कहीं मुसलमान को, कहीं आदिवासी को घेर के मारा जाता है और अन्याय सहने के बाद भी पीड़ितों को न्याय नहीं मिल रहा। तो इसलिए जरूरी है कि एक डेमोक्रेटिक सरकार जो देश के संवैधानिक मूल्यों को मानती हो और उन्हीं को आगे बढ़ाने के लिए, देश को मजबूत करने के लिए कार्य करे। देश की रक्षा नीति को कमजोर किया गया, देश की अर्थव्यवस्था चरमरा चुकी है, देश में जो कमेरा वर्ग है, जो किसान वर्ग है, जो मजदूर वर्ग है, आज उनके जीवन में 2 जून की रोटी उनको मिलना, इज्जत और सम्मान मिलना, उनका भविष्य उज्जवल होना कितना दुश्वार उनके लिए हो चुका है। तो उन्हीं के लिए हम लोग काम करते आए हैं। आज एक समन्वय बनेगा, चर्चाएं होंगी और इससे रास्ता निकलेगा।
Meeting is important because we want to save India as we know what India is. And I think India is under tremendous assault today, multidimensional. And the country has to be saved in order to change it for the better.
Get relieved from the Hindutva forces in India and to protect secularism. That is very important. That is, for that purpose the meeting is conducted.
See, the meeting is particularly important because of the situation. Because India has, this has been an unprecedented situation for modern India, for post-independence India. We are having a complete assault on the democracy, and not just by the state, by private militia. So the BJP is out to destroy the country in every possible way. So this is why I think it is very important for opposition parties to come together in defense of the constitution, in defense of democracy, and to save the country and to resist this backward push. We are being pushed backward, and I think this is a good. We had a first meeting in Patna, this is the second meeting, and I think the message is going out. And probably from this meeting, we can send out a stronger message to the people, inspire greater kind of popular mobilization and confidence. And the next election will have to be like a big mass movement to save India.
जो इस वक्त मुल्क के हालात हैं, जिस तरह हमारे कॉन्स्टिट्यूशन को उसके साथ खिलवाड़ हो रहा, हमारी डेमोक्रेसी के साथ खिलवाड़ हो रहा, हमारी डाइवर्सिटी जो हमारे मुल्क की ताकत है, जो गांधी के मुल्क की ताकत है, सबको मलियामेट किया जा रहा है। इसलिए सब पार्टीज को इकट्ठा होके द आइडिया ऑफ इंडिया हैज टू बी सेव्ड।
This meeting is important because now the nation itself in a critical crossroads. So we have to protect the nation and defend the rights of the fellow citizens. So for that we all came together. So definitely in 2024 parliament elections, our alliance should rule the country and bring back the old era and the rights of the people back again.
In those days, people of India said, Britishers divide and rule. But now people of India say, BJP is dividing and ruining the country. Therefore, to save country from ruination done by the BJP government, this committee has been convened.
हर चीज की दो पहलू होते हैं, नेगेटिव एंड पॉजिटिव। शुरुआत और अंत पावर में भी नेगेटिव पॉजिटिव होती है। और आज जो देश की हालात है और उस परिप्रेक्ष्य में भी दो समूह, एक सत्ता पक्ष एक विपक्ष रहता है। और वर्तमान सरकार के द्वारा जो देश में हालात बनाई गई है, उसी को लेकर आज ये एक बैठक है, उस पर डिस्कशन।
This is a meeting for country's stability. The uniting, we have already named this as an united we stand. We should have a unity in this entire country. The country is facing a lot of hurdles, roadblocks. So the entire country has to be united. There is a different voice. The opposition has been suppressed. It is for the safety of the country. We all have to stand united. Today, under the leadership of Mallikarjun Kharge ji, Sonia ji and Rahul ji in Bangalore, in this garden city, we have arranged this, all the leaders of the opposition have joined together. I have already said on record, joining together is the beginning. Today, thinking together will be the progress and working together will be the success. We stand united, we will work united. We want 2024 to be free from the hatred politics of this country. You know that the BJP, the NDA is misusing all its machinery as a political tool. So we want to face them. They are using all possible steps to weaken the opposition parties or the regional parties at the national level and the state level. So we want a growth, we want the UPA type of government with a more secular image to be restored back for the safety of this country.
जरूरी है देश के लिए, देश को बचाना है, डेमोक्रेसी को।
Yeah, every secularism words are being very drastically used, and Mr. Shivkumar and all should not forget they are doing a good job now. They have honored the major wishes of free electricity and free travel to women, and also they are trying to implement other issues, but not to forget they have even promised Hanuman temple in every area. Likewise, Arvind Kejriwal did Hanuman Chalisa, because they have to understand post European Commission comment that taking Manipur as and this thing regarding minorities and all, now the new talk will come out. Where should majority Hindus go? Oil countries vouch for Muslims, European Commission, America vouch for Christians. What about Hindus? You are trying to give this gap void. Kindly fill it up. Don't allow the other side of the coin. When you say hatred politics, equality should be there. No appeasement. I hope Congress listens to this. No appeasement. And you should all equally come. Why should there be only iftars and all? Why not they celebrate all the other festivals, Dasara and all? Our leaders go wear every outfit of Muslim brethren. Wonderful. That Bonhami should, but same Bonhami, why Muslims don't do, don't replicate? Even Christians, why don't they don't replicate? Because this is a country bound by constitution, equal justice, law is equal, opportunities are equal, each faith we respect. Then why this appeasement politics? And why there is no uniformity on civil code when you have it on criminal code? That is going to be a big issue. They were trying to target Hindus, but what about Muslims? What about Muslims? So like that, now at least there should be a groundbreaking thing wherein all those mistakes committed by UPA and opposition parties in this appeasement politics of caste, religion, creed or otherwise should go away at least now. When you do that, you will become a big opposition to the ruling party. No wonder. But mind you, the other side of the coin, where should the majority Hindus go? Should you allow US European Commissions vouch for Christians? Similar Pakistan and oil countries vouch for Muslims? Then what about Christians and Muslims? Are they not sons of the soil? Is it not patriotism which should prevail? Son of the soil. Is it son of the soil or that extraterrestrial belief, whether it is Makkah or wherever it is for Christians, or if they are taking undue advantage of that, so that no one should forget that all Hindus, Christians, Muslims, Sikhs, Jains born in this country have equal rights. But just for the sake of, I'm giving you Hyderabad example, All India Majlis Hidal Muslim, they had only one corporator before. Now how many corporators? They are controlling GHMC. 7 MLAs, 1 MP eternally Hyderabad. Can any Hindu or Christian can win in this? Is this not polarization of one community? What will India, the earlier UPA, has to say? The same thing. What is that they have created in Kerala? Indian Union Muslim League or some, only 2 groups control Mallapur district, only one community. Same way in Iratupeta. What is happening in Mumbai, Aurangabad and some pockets of Delhi? Is this the country for only votes appeasement, minority appeasement, vote bank politics? Then what about majority? What happened to this so-called majority of Hindus, Jains, Sikhs in Pakistan? 21% in 1947. What is their percentage now? In Bangladesh, in Afghanistan, all the opposition leaders, India, where should they go? The Hindu majority, where should they go? That is why that is being taken advantage of. I told you the other side of coins theory. That is why Aam Aadmi Party said Hanuman Chalisa. The same Karnataka Congress said, we are going to build real Hanuman temples. We are real Hanuman Bhakts. We are real Bajrang Dal. That spirit, now we have to show it. Only then people will believe. Otherwise, all this regrouping, again appeasement politics, appeasement vote bank politics, and the same manifesto will really help NDA or BJP to come back. So mind you, because we are faithful and very honest journalists, we have no sides. We want India to grow. India means citizens. Citizens means irrespective of caste, creed, religion or otherwise, every citizen is a constitutional authority. And how is that all the resources are being looted and only 1% are becoming richer and they are funding all political parties? Why you don't debate this? This has to be debated. And let us see the reaction of Mr. Narendra Modi. How did he react?
करोड़ों के घोटाले में जमानत पर है तो उसे बहुत सम्मान की नजर से देखा जाता है। अगर पूरा का पूरा परिवार ही जमानत पर है तो उसकी और ज्यादा खातिरदारी होती है। अगर किसी दल का कोई वर्तमान मंत्री भ्रष्टाचार के मामले में जेल जाता है तो उसे एक्स्ट्रा नंबर देकर स्पेशल इनवाइटी बुलाकर बुलाया जाता है। अगर कोई किसी समाज का अपमान करता है, अदालत से सजा पाता है तो उसकी बड़ी आवाभगत होती है। अगर कोई अदालत से करोड़ों के घोटाले में दोषी पाया गया है तो इस बैठक में शामिल होने की उसकी क्वालिफिकेशन और बढ़ जाती है। बल्कि ये लोग तो उससे मार्गदर्शन मांगते हैं। भ्रष्टाचार को लेकर इनमें बड़ी आत्मीयता है, बड़ा प्रेम है। इसलिए 20 लाख करोड़ रुपए के भ्रष्टाचार की गारंटी देने वाले ये लोग बड़े प्रेम से, बड़ी आत्मीयता से आपस में मिल रहे हैं। साथियों, भ्रष्टाचार की इस दुकान में जुटे हुए ये सभी परिवारवाद के कट्टर समर्थक हैं। न खाता न वही, जो परिवार कहे वही सही। लोकतंत्र के लिए कहा जाता है ऑफ द पीपल, बाय द पीपल, फॉर द पीपल। लेकिन इन परिवारवादियों का मंत्र है ऑफ द फैमिली, बाय द फैमिली, फॉर द फैमिली। फैमिली फर्स्ट, नेशन नथिंग। इन लोगों का मोटो है, इनकी यही प्रेरणा है। ये लोग देश के लोकतंत्र को, देश के संविधान को अपना बंधक बनाना चाहते हैं। इनके लिए मैं यही कहना चाहूंगा, नफरत है, नफरत है, घोटाले हैं, नफरत है, घोटाले हैं, तुष्टीकरण है, मन काले हैं। नफरत है, घोटाले हैं, तुष्टीकरण है, मन काले हैं। परिवारवाद की आग के दशकों से देश हवाले हैं। साथियों, इनके लिए देश के गरीब के बच्चों का विकास नहीं, बल्कि अपने बच्चों का, अपने भाई भतीजों का विकास मायने रखता है। अगर कोई करोड़ों के घोटाले में जमानत पर है तो उसे बहुत सम्मान की नजर से देखा जाता है। अगर पूरा का पूरा परिवार ही जमानत पर है तो उसकी और ज्यादा खातिरदारी होती है। अगर किसी दल का कोई वर्तमान मंत्री भ्रष्टाचार के मामले में जेल जाता है तो उसे एक्स्ट्रा नंबर देकर स्पेशल इनवाइटी बुलाकर बुलाया जाता है। अगर कोई किसी समाज का अपमान करता है, अदालत से सजा पाता है तो उसकी बड़ी आवाभगत होती है। अगर कोई अदालत से करोड़ों के घोटाले में दोषी पाया गया है तो इस बैठक में शामिल होने की उसकी क्वालिफिकेशन और बढ़ जाती है। बल्कि ये लोग तो उससे मार्गदर्शन मांगते हैं। भ्रष्टाचार को लेकर इनमें बड़ी आत्मीयता है, बड़ा प्रेम है। इसलिए 20 लाख करोड़ रुपए के भ्रष्टाचार की गारंटी देने वाले ये लोग बड़े प्रेम से, बड़ी आत्मीयता से आपस में मिल रहे हैं। साथियों, भ्रष्टाचार की इस दुकान में झूठे हुए ये सभी परिवारवाद के कट्टर समर्थक हैं। न खाता न वही, जो परिवार कहे वही सही। लोकतंत्र के लिए कहा जाता है ऑफ द पीपल, बाय द पीपल, फॉर द पीपल। लेकिन इन परिवारवादियों का मंत्र है ऑफ द फैमिली, बाय द फैमिली, फॉर द फैमिली। फैमिली फर्स्ट, नेशन नथिंग। इन लोगों का मोटो है, इनकी यही प्रेरणा है। ये लोग देश के लोकतंत्र को, देश के संविधान को अपना बंधक बनाना चाहते हैं। इनके लिए मैं यही कहना चाहूंगा, नफरत है, नफरत है, घोटाले हैं, नफरत है, घोटाले हैं, तुष्टीकरण है, मन काले हैं। नफरत है, घोटाले हैं, तुष्टीकरण है, मन काले हैं। परिवारवाद की आग के दशकों से देश हवाले हैं। साथियों, इनके लिए देश के गरीब के बच्चों का विकास नहीं, बल्कि अपने बच्चों का, अपने भाई भतीजों का विकास मायने रखता है। अब
Now here, India, this 26 party opposition alliance, if they are clean, two main important things. How they are going to oppose the electoral bond law which has been passed by parliament. How sincere you are. Why Supreme Court is also not being forced to take up the electoral bond issue. These 26 party alliance, are you sincere? Then you come out openly and tell Supreme Court to immediately take up the trial, or else you oppose countrywide. What happens with this electoral bond? Now I am telling every citizen, you will not be able to source any information in regarding to the funding of political parties. Who is funding which corporate company, how much fund it is giving to a political party. Now this information cannot be known. जो राजनीतिक दल को कौन सी उद्योगपति और कौन सी कंपनी कितना पैसा दे रहा है, ये इलेक्ट्रल बॉन्ड की जो नीति लाई गई पार्लियामेंट में, उससे हमको कोई समाचार नहीं मिलता। अगर ये प्रतिपक्ष 26 पार्टी वाली प्रतिपक्ष सही है, पहले इसके ऊपर दबाव डालो सुप्रीम कोर्ट के ऊपर, या आपके कार्यकर्ताओं से देश भर में दबाव डालो ताकि ये कानून खत्म हो जाए और लोगों को जानकारी, लोगों में संविधान, वोटर्स को, वोटर महाशय को जानकारी मिले कि कौन सी उद्योगपति किस पार्टी को कितना दे रहा है, वो क्यों दे रहा है, कितना दे रहा है। वो पता चलने से लोगों को पता चलता क्या यह सही भी भ्रष्टाचार के लोग हैं जो ये राजनीतिक दल को पैसे दे रहे हैं, तो उससे दूर हो जाएंगे। This will make it very clear whether these corrupt companies, how much they are funding, why they are funding also will become clear once this electoral bonds law is made resourceful. I mean, if it is made so that the RTI or other sources through, common man gains the information. The 26 party alliance has to come out clean. Next, COVID-19, will you agree? It was a mistake of lockdown. So many people lost their lives in the name of vaccination. Are they suffering or not? All 26 party alliances, you should come out clean and say, what does these vaccines contain? What did remdesivir like medicines contain? Are you going to support that policy which is dictated by World Health Organization and pharmacy and insurance mafia, wherein the sovereignty of the country, sovereignty means my right to life, my right to health, my right to medicine is threatened alongside my traditional medicines like Ayurveda, naturopathy, etc. That means you are going to become a slave to the Western world worse than the British occupied India, worse than the East India Company. क्या ये 26 पार्टी की प्रतिपक्ष प्रतिबंध होके ये कहेगी कोविड 19 की वजह से लोग जो लॉकडाउन या टीकाओं से रेमडेसिविर जैसे दवाओं से जो मर गए वो एक गलत था? क्या ये बाहर बोलेंगे टीकाओं में क्या है, वो कौन से टीका लिए है और रेमडेसिविर में क्या है? और ऐसी एक साजिश चल रही है वर्ल्ड हेल्थ ऑर्गेनाइजेशन की, जहां पर हम सभी लोगों को फिर एक गिरवी लगाया जा रहा है ताकि हमारी संविधान, हमारी जीने का हक, हमारी बोलने का हक भी हो, और जो चिकित्सा लेनी चाहिए उसका भी ये सब लेके चले जाएंगे हमारे से। क्या इसके खिलाफ ये इंडिया 26 पार्टी अलायंस बोलेगी? स्पष्ट रूप से बाहर आना जरूरी है, क्योंकि ये अहम मुद्दे हैं। ऐसे कई मुद्दे हैं जो कारपोरेट कंपनी, क्योंकि ये फार्मेसी इंश्योरेंस जो डाइवर्ट करता है और कारपोरेट कंपनीज जो करते हैं, उसके साथ में फूड और एग्रीकल्चर जो कब्जे में लेना चाहती है, वो हमारी खेती किसान और हमारे खान पीन व्यवस्था को जो उनके कब्जे में लेना चाहती है, ये पूरे एक होकर हमारे ऊपर स्वास्थ्य के नाम पर राज करना चाह रहे। क्या इसके खिलाफ ये प्रतिपक्ष बोलेगा? दे आर ट्राइंग टू कंट्रोल अस थ्रू फूड, agriculture and food, as well as our health and our right to life, all these corporate companies, by creating this fear. Are these opposition parties ready to oppose that and come out and say it was a mistake of lockdowns, those vaccines and the remdesivir treatment, ignoring our own Indian traditional treatments like Ayurveda and naturopathy? If you are indigenous political parties, you should come out clean. Then let us go to the other segment, how they have been trying to deride each other. And there is another one, yeah, here in తెలంగాణ బోడిలో చిన్నబోతున్న చదువు తల్లి 9 ఏళ్ల బీఆర్ఎస్ పాలనలో విద్యపై గణనీయంగా తగ్గిన బడ్జెట్. ఐఎమ్ గివింగ్ యూ అన్ ఎగ్జాంపుల్ how important field like education has been ignored by BRS government in Telangana. It has come out by Mr. KCR's unplanned move of sending his own grandson to a school, wherein he went to the school and he said he is nothing but his son's son. Mr. KTR is a municipal administration IT minister, daughter to be the future CM. His own son goes to a government school in Maheshwaram Mandal and says the conditions are pathetic, toilets are pathetic, and he donates. Is it not shameful? They are in the ruling for 9 years. They are in the ruling for 9 years. I'm showing you how education is neglected. 10%, 6.5%, 2014, 2015 it was 10% to down to 6.57% in 23-24. ఇలానే ఉందామా? మెరుగైన పాలన కోరుకుందామా for their children? And he himself stated, Himanshu, he has gone to a private school. The same chief minister said, like the Uttar Pradesh chief minister, all the politicians' children should go to the government schools and their families should go to government hospitals. What is happening? What about this education, health, this discrimination? 26 parties have to come out clear, and Modi already discriminated them along with like this. Education has become very costly, health has become very costly, and in the name of health, they are surrendering our right to health, right to life, and even right to treatment to World Health Organization. Shame. So I'm giving you one example. Core sectors, education. And some sarcastical, let us enjoy. कहते थे शेर अकेला चलता है. Now why शेर out in the group of 38? अब 38 के झुंड में क्यों निकला है शेरू? यहां पर राजग की बैठक में शामिल होंगे 38 दल. When the opposition meeting was being held in Bengaluru, similarly NDA held a day after it in Delhi. That is why I call this as political circus, political bazaar. एक राजनीतिक सर्कस है ये. Then you see how they are trying to. Now they have retorted back, Narendra Modi, to their this thing. He says, here is Akhilesh, 20 scheme, and both Mr. Maan and Mr. Kejriwal, chief ministers of Punjab and Delhi, he says Sharab Gothala, Mamata ji Koila Gothala, and Mr. DMK cash for job scam, and not only that, Mr. Modi, the Kanimoli and Raja who were behind bars in 2G scam. Why is your government not moving ahead? Same case of Yedurappa and maybe Shivkumar also. What happened after you jailed them? And then here, Kanan Gotala, another leader. Land for job Gotala, Lallu family. Chara Gotala. Then Sujan Gotala, even Kishan Kumar is not spared. National Herald Gotala, Rahul Gandhi family. And Bank Gotala, Sharad Pawar. No, sorry. Bank Gotala, Sharad Pawar. Farooq of Jammu and Kashmir, he says JKSA scam, bank scam, another scam. And Jameen Gotala, the another lady, Saeed, Mufti Saeed. And then here we see Shiv Sena, Jumbo COVID Gotala. So he's hitting back at them. They are all with Gotala. This is, he says, Gotalas. Interesting how they are trying to, this is the National Democratic Alliance. मोदी विरोधी गठबंधन को विपक्ष ने जो नाम दिया इंडियन नेशनल डेमोक्रेटिक, क्या है, इंक्लूसिव अलायंस, इंडियन नेशनल डेमोक्रेटिक इंक्लूसिव अलायंस. देश ने जो नाम दिया, दिस इज हाउ दे आर स्प्रेड. इटली वालों के चाटुकार, नक्सली, क्या है, डायनेस्ट परिवारवाद, इंडियन आर्मी के दुश्मन, आलोंदन जीवी. फाइन. Trying to show you the photographs of this 26 party alliance. This is the 26 party alliance, and I will also show you the NDA 38. जुलाई को दिल्ली में एनडीए गठबंधन की बैठक हुई. मीटिंग में बीजेपी के 36 सहयोगी दल पहुंचे थे. प्रधानमंत्री मोदी ने सभी पार्टियों के नेताओं से हाथ मिलाया, लेकिन लोक जनशक्ति पार्टी रामविलास के नेता चिराग पासवान को गले लगाया. It's okay. He is Chirag Paswan. The 36 party, they say. Usually it is 38 party alliance. Both parties. Now, how sarcastically each other now they start bombarding themselves. Sealed ballot boxes found in counting center in Bengal after Panchayat election results. The three sealed and uncounted ballot boxes were recovered from a high school at Gajol in West Bengal's Malda district on Tuesday morning. Sources said the boxes were kept in a classroom which was converted into a counting center for the recently concluded rural elections. Reacting to the recovery of the ballot boxes, Congress leader Pradeep Bhattacharya said, "It only proves that the Panchayat polls have been a farce in the name of democracy." Now, 26 party alliance should come out clean on the EVMs, electronic voting machines, versus ballot boxes and ballot papers. Which are they going to support? This is very crucial. They have blamed because they just won Karnataka. Are they going to ignore the controversy of EVM? And what about Bengal? How they are going to react, and how TMC, one of the opposition parties, how it is going to react to this?
Parties, a new name is given, that is Indian National Developmental Inclusive Alliance, that is INDIL, and this is Indian National Developmental Inclusive Alliance. All 26 parties.
Okay, so they have already started to play games upon one among themselves, and I will show you some other and what I think I have already shown you this. This is how the poster going to be. India versus NDA versus India in the Lok Sabha 2024. The opposition named the alliance India. Immediately after the name was announced as India, Assam CM replaces India with Bharat in Twitter bio after opposition party alliance comes up with India name. On the flip side, we should relax and enjoy. And this is another cartoon by the cartoon Mr. Satish. Does that make us anti-India? India, Mohabbat ki dukaan. Cartoon is India wale versus NDA wale. Does that make us anti-India? India, Mohabbat ki dukaan. Okay. He says, देखा चोरों की बारात CBI ED बोले भारत. See how BJP is trying to use CBI and ED to target opposition parties. ED CBI के दम पर 38 दल NDA में शामिल हुए. Yes, is it selective or not, Mr. Modi, Mr. Amit Shah? Because I'm giving you an example of Telangana. Last 3 years, right from 2000, the Dubbaka election of 2020, Nadda said 40,000 crore scam on record, Kaleshwaram, and then they said unemployment scam. Why you did not initiate action? After Dubbaka election, last year during monsoon, the entire Kaleshwaram project, those big pump motors, they went underwater. Their own water resources minister, along with major other political leaders, came to Telangana. They said, big scam, money has been looted. And Modi himself said, Kaleshwaram is nothing but ATM, anytime money. Mr. Modi, why you have not initiated any action up till now? Recently also again in 2023, both Modi and Amit Shah in Hyderabad, they targeted KCR and his family. With clear evidences, they said, this is a big scam, corrupt government, family ruled government, they will be put behind bars. Then what happened? Is it not selective? And then what happened to Delhi liquor scam, Mr. Modi? CM's daughter's name, Kavita's name was there, like with along with that major businessman Aravindo, former son and all, including the Andhra Pradesh MP's brother or son. What happened to that, Mr. Modi and Amit Shah? Is this not selective? This is where BJP may lose when it comes to corruption angle. And the same way, why Kanimoli and those people are out? Why you have not initiated? Why ED did not go for another charge sheet, fresh investigation charge sheet? This I have already shown you. This is the India name finalized for 26 party alliance. Opposition parties in India are considered the name Indian National Democratic Inclusive Alliance for their. This is democratic or development, because you have seen how Mallikarjuna Kharge ji, he is trying to refer to this as. Here we see this as Indian National Democratic Inclusive Alliance, where he has spelled it out as Indian National Development Inclusive Alliance. Now what is correct, they themselves have to come out and clear. These are some of the photos. So it is going to be India versus NDA in 2014. Now the other side, the flip side, when that meeting is happening, here I am showing you Hyderabad. Mumpu Bayam. Nagara Vasulanu Ventartuna Mumpu Bayam, because last 3 years, how floods, a small rain has inundated many areas in Hyderabad, Telangana, many cities, towns in Telangana. Not only that, Karnataka is also not. Karnataka, Kerala, all those opposition ruled states. What happened to them in Bengal? Everywhere the same thing happens. తీవ్ర ఇబ్బందులు పడుతున్న వాహనదారులు 1 సెంటీమీటర్ వర్షానికి అతలాకుతం పట్టించుకొని జిహెచ్ఎంసీ గ్రేటర్ హైదరాబాద్ మున్సిపల్ కార్పొరేషన్ ఇగ్నోర్స్. Likewise, All India Majlis Ittihadul Musliman Party, which is a friendly party, which has got more number of corporators, entire old city, it keeps mum. Because encroachment of nalas, lakes, water bodies is so high. That is why water is inundating those areas. And not only that, there is no town planning rule is followed in old city. That is why we demanded chief minister to travel from Nalgonda Chaurasta to Chandrayan Gutta, and from there to airport, and from there to Bangalore highway. It doesn't come. Neither KTR nor KCR, and even GHMC mayor, they don't come. Blatant violations. How occupancy certificates are given, how electricity connections are being given, how drainage and water connections are being given. Roads narrowed, pavements totally occupied. Whenever we stop aside and speak, when the phone comes, we are booked by the traffic police. Absolute nonsense. They are not clearing pavements. You come and see, even the Midhani, DRDO, those pavements adjacents are occupied. How is central government keeping quiet? God knows. And KCR government doesn't act. Uman Chandi is no more. Let his soul rest in peace. Heartfelt condolences to his family. This is a shame on the governance. They say we are in governance in 11 states, national opposition parties, and ruling NDA, and here Telangana. What is that people are demanding? लोग क्या चाह रहे हैं आपसे? टमाटर का दर इतना हो गया, ना गहने चाहिए ना और कुछ चाहिए, लेकिन मेरे को टमाटर एक रीजनेबल प्राइस में 130 140, पेट्रोल डीजल से ज्यादा कीमती. What a housemaid or household or common man or common housewife wants, they want these costly vegetables, the rate of the vegetables to come down, or else those costly vegetables, they don't want any diamonds or ornaments. But this is a big statement which a common man is making to those national parties who have formed India, and to that NDA meeting which is ignoring everything. 20 days now, more than almost 2 weeks. Who is looting this money? Where is this money going? Is that for the reason electoral bonds have become opaque? Who is funding? We do not know, because all these hoarders funding the political parties. क्या इसीलिए इलेक्टोरल बॉन्ड्स जो पैसा दे रहा चुप है? ये लोग हमको समाचार नहीं देते ताकि ये पैसे जो लूटा हुआ पैसा राजनीतिक दलों को दे रहे हैं क्या ये लोग? यही है. देखिए एक बार. महंगाई आकाश छूली है. Inflation has touched high. Commoners are unable to. Now there is another interesting aspect from BAZAAR. Forest Conservation Amendment Bill 2023 goes against the government's constitutional duty to protect our forests. Citizens, this is Fridays for Future, Vizianagaram. Citizens All India protest against the new Forest Amendment Bill 2023. The highly regressive anti-people, anti-wildlife Forest Conservation Amendment Bill 2023 will be tabled in the monsoon session of the Parliament starting on 20th July. This amendment bill seeks to open most of India's natural biodiversity rich old growth forest for commercialization, infrastructure development and other prime purposes. It is high time to voice out our protest against this destruction now. 26 parties opposition. What is your take? 38 parties supporting NDA. What you will say? Is that for that reason electoral bonds have become opaque? Because you are allowing throwing open all the forest, reserve forest areas for commercialization so that you get fund money from them. But what about the environment disaster, the right to life? What about the water? What about the fresh air? Everything will get destroyed. We have seen COVID-19 people running for oxygen. क्या हम इसी तरह हमारे जंगल सबको सत्यानाश करेंगे? ऐसा एक बिल अब ये सदन ये सेशन में लाने वाले हैं ये लोग, ताकि हमारे जंगल सब कुछ खत्म हो जाए, तब हमारी पीने के पानी, जो सच्ची स्वस्थ हवा, सब कुछ खत्म हो जाएगा. विदूषण कहीं भी जाओ, एवरीवेयर इट विल बी पोल्यूशन. शैल वी सपोर्ट सच टाइप ऑफ लेजिस्लेशन? विपक्षी दल क्या कहना चाहती है इसके ऊपर? साथ में 38 दल वाली एनडीए क्या कहना चाहती है? ये अहम मुद्दा है. ऐसे मुद्दे क्या आपने चर्चा की है? 26 पार्टी अलायंस बेंगलुरु में और 38 पार्टी अलायंस एनडीए दिल्ली में, क्या आप चुपचाप बैठेंगे? इसीलिए इलेक्टोरल बॉन्ड इश्यू, उसका समाचार किसी को नहीं मिलेगा, क्योंकि आप ऐसे कंपनियों को ये सब सौंप के उससे पैसे लेके आप राजनीति करने वाले हैं क्या? इसी वजह से आप इलेक्टोरल बॉन्ड का समाचार भी नहीं देना चाह रहे हैं क्या? इसीलिए लोग जान लीजिए और जाग जाओ. Citizens become aware and raise your voice. Otherwise, your present is in danger. Nothing will be left for your kith and kin in your future. अगर आप नहीं जागोगे, आपके वर्तमान खत्म, साथ ही आपके बच्चों को देने के लिए कुछ नहीं बचेगा. Some important issues which I am trying to show you. Then we see, in the name of artificial intelligence, how a Kerala man loses rupees 40,000 to artificial intelligence based deep fake WhatsApp fraud. Victim received a video call from an unknown number. The face of person on the video call was similar to his friend. The caller requested the victim for rupees 40,000 for immediate assistance for relative in the hospital. Mr. Modi, you are implementing artificial intelligence without Data Privacy Act, Data Storage Act. What is this nonsense going on in this country? How can artificial become so natural or superior to your own intelligence? What is the stake of the 26 party opposition alliance? Such fraud is going to happen. What is that you are going to say? विपक्ष दल क्या बोलना चाहते हैं आप? आर्टिफिशियल इंटेलिजेंस के नाम से खुद की फेस एक अपनी दोस्त की चेहरा जैसा बना के 40,000 रुपए उन्होंने व्हाट्सएप वीडियो कॉल के द्वारा एक केरला में ऐसी एक बड़ी साजिश के साथ लूटी गई है. लोगों को जानकारी नहीं है, क्योंकि हमारी डाटा प्राइवेसी और डाटा स्टोरेज एक्ट है ही नहीं. जो मोदी जी सरकार जो हमारे ऊपर तामना चाह रही है, विपक्ष क्यों चुपचाप है? क्या बोलना चाहती है? ये अहम मुद्दा नहीं है क्या? हर कोई आज फोन इस्तेमाल करता है, व्हाट्सएप, और हर किसी के पास यूपीआई आईडी है, पेमेंट पेटीएम उसके साथ करते हैं. क्या होगा उनका हाल कल? What will happen? Every common man is using his mobile for payment. What would be the fate of them? These are burning issues. Did you discuss all this? These are some of the pictures which I'm trying to show you. How people are suffering across India. No urban planning on monsoon. Monsoon means it is water hydrology. Without understanding water hydrology, thousands of crores are being spent every monsoon. This Bombay city lost 6,000 crores. Now Assam lost 8,000 crores. 8,000 crores. It is public money. Is there any planning? Did you understand why this is happening? Without understanding, every year you are spending so much of money. हजारों करोड़ों रुपए आप बारिश के मौसम के नाम पे लगाते हैं बिना पानी और पानी के साथ जो सिस्टम है उसको समझे बिना, और नीति रीति उसके ऊपर बननी चाहिए. लेकिन भारत पूरा ये रीति नीति नहीं है. हर साल हजारों करोड़ों रुपए की नुकसान बोलते हैं, और वो नुकसान हम अपने टैक्सेस के द्वारा पे करते हैं, और ताकि हर कोई चीज कीमती हो जाए. Government is not funding it from its pocket. It is public money, taxes paid, and yet again they collect it by increasing the rates. So people become aware. लोग जान जाइए, ये वरना हमारी जिंदगी बदतर हो जाएगी.
झाड़ू पे बटन दबाना, बटन सूची और पढ़ दें इसमें कलावल नरसे कपिल मिश्रा उस्तादाबाद से कपिल दामा. क्या बात है यार, तुम लोग फिलोसफी में अव्वल में लिख दिया इस बार चलेगी झाड़ू, किसी को समझ ही नहीं आ रहा. उसमें लिखते भी झाड़ू पे बटन दबाओ. सबको तजुर्बा आता. मैं बार-बार कह रहा था, वो इसमें लिख दिया आपने सारे ऑर्डर के पीछे इस बार चलेगी झाड़ू. दलील नहीं हो आंदोलन को लेकर, हमें गंभीर बना के खुद मजे ले रहे हो. हम अच्छे खासे अपने काम धंधे में लगे हुए थे. ये लगे बंदे में ये काम हो. अब इस लड़ाई को अंजाम तक.
This is an old video which has surfaced, and just relax and enjoy.
अरे यार तो बहुत सारे बदमाश हैं. आप लोग उधर देखो, जो आपका एडिटिंग का काम है. अरे आप कान से मत देखो, आगे देखो. जोर से बोलना है ना. भूखा भी तो हूँ मैं. भूखे पेट वैसे हो. अरे इसके बारे में बाहर मार्केट में लोगों को शक है कि हंसता भी होगा कि नहीं. बताओ इतने बदमाश आदमी के बारे में. अब इस लड़ाई को अंजाम तक आपको पहुंचाना है. आम आदमी पार्टी चुनाव से कई बार अनशन किया, इनके सामने गिड़गिड़ाए, मिन्नतें मांगी. कई बार अनशन किया. एक बार और. This is with a little smile, right? ताकि सत्ता की बागडोर उनके हाथों से निकलकर आम आदमी के हाथों में. ये वाली चीज लोग समझते नहीं है. सत्ता की बागडोर उनके हाथों से निकलकर. This is, I know what you're talking is स्वराज, but if स्वराज as a concept, people don't understand कि आपको सत्ता मिल सकती है. Do it like this. आप और हम राजनीति बदलने के लिए, भ्रष्टाचार दूर करने के लिए, आप और हम दोनों भ्रष्टाचार दूर करना चाहिए. दोनों भ्रष्टाचार दूर करना चाहिए. आप और हम भ्रष्टाचार दूर करना चाहते हैं. हमें आपका साथ चाहिए, आपका वोट चाहिए. ठीक है. नमस्कार, मेरा नाम अरविंद केजरीवाल है. हम राजनीति में पैसा कमाने नहीं आए. कई बार अनशन किया, 15 दिन भूखे रहा. आप और हम दोनों भ्रष्टाचार दूर करना चाहते हैं.
So this is an old video which has surfaced. So I was just trying to bring it to your notice. And immediately in 45 days, he says Sahara's money will be returned into the accounts of the sufferers. Amit Shah makes a big statement. Election tayari and the meeting of opposition parties. Now I'm showing you another disturbing video. In a heartbreaking incident from Tamil Nadu, a woman jumped in front of a speeding bus. She took this extreme step to get compensation so that her son can pay his college fees of rupees 45,000. See how dangerous India has become. The discrimination of education, quality education, common man doesn't get. And even the Tamil Nadu chief minister, I think, is a party to 26 party opposition alliance in his own state. Now this is happening. What you would like to say? What opposition would like to say? And more so, the Modi government and all those political parties. Is it not a shame? Discrimination of education, health, farmers, agriculture, they don't get their own price for their produce, and you're not allowing them to have fix a price for themselves. Why not, when every other product can have? And this is so important. Rural economy, it gives job employment to so many. More than that, the food, and it saves, protects our environment by observing the carbon, and it is a feed for even the animals which have become part of the rich biodiversity, without which our survival becomes very difficult. This is a shame. This is a disturbing thing. And I've shown you Aam Aadmi Party's this thing. And even UCC, even same
ఒకే
excellency.
చట్టం ఎందుకు ఉండకూడదు? అది మ్యారేజ్ ఒక్కరికన్నా ఎక్కువ మందిని పెళ్లి చేసుకోకూడదు. ఎవరైనా కానివ్వండి, హిందూ కానీ, ముస్లిం కానీ, ఆదివాసీ కానీ, క్రిస్టియన్ కానీ, విడాకులు ఒకటే విధానం ఉండాలి. లేదు వారసత్వం ఆడపిల్లలకు ఆస్తి ఉంటుందా లేదా, ఒకే రకంగా ఉండాలి. దీన్ని యూనిఫామ్ పర్సనల్ లా అంటారు. ఇది ఇప్పటి వరకు రాలేదు. ఖచ్చితంగా ఇది రావాల్సిందే. అది బీజేపీ అడిగినంత మాత్రాన మతోన్మాదం కాదు. యూనిఫామ్ సివిల్ కోడ్, ఉమ్మడి పౌర స్మృతి అనేది లౌకిక భారత రాజ్యాంగం చెప్తున్న లౌకిక డిమాండ్. ఇది మనకు అర్థం కావాలి. బీజేపీ ఎందుకొరకు అడుగుతోంది అది నేను చెప్తాను. సో ఎవరు ఎందుకు అభ్యంతరం చెప్తున్నారు తర్వాత సంగతి. ఫండమెంటల్ గా ఉమ్మడి పౌర స్మృతి అనేది భారతదేశ లౌకిక రాజ్యాంగం యొక్క లౌకిక డిమాండ్. దేశం లౌకిక దేశం అనుకున్నప్పుడు ఖచ్చితంగా ఉమ్మడి పౌర స్మృతి రావాల్సిందే. ఇప్పుడు మీరు ఉదాహరణకు అమెరికాకు వెళ్ళిన ఒక ముస్లిం, అమెరికా రాజ్యాంగం ప్రకారం వర్తిస్తుంది తప్ప ముస్లిం పర్సనల్ లా ఉండదు. అక్కడ ఇద్దరు పెళ్లి చేసుకోవాలి, నా ముస్లిం చట్టాలను ఒప్పుకోరు. అమెరికాలకు వెళ్ళిన తర్వాత నీకు ఏ చట్టం అయితే ఉంటుందో అదే చట్టం ఉంటుంది అందరికి. ఆడ క్రిస్టియన్లకైనా, హిందువులకైనా, ముస్లింలకైనా, ఇండియన్స్ కైనా, ఆఫ్రో అమెరికన్స్ కైనా, వైట్ అమెరికన్స్ కైనా చట్టం ఒకటే ఉంటుంది కదా. మరి మన దగ్గర ఎందుకు ఇలా భిన్నమైన చట్టాలు ఉండాలి? ఖచ్చితంగా ఉమ్మడి పౌర స్మృతి రాజ్యాంగబద్ధము.
We have already shown you that is nothing but article clearly 44 of constitution, and already it is being implemented in Goa. Such important issues are being sidelined. Monsoon 2023 and associated climate emergency impacts, how it has disturbed the entire northern region while destroying the south also. There is no planning, urban planning, disaster every year, thousands of crores of public money spent from the taxpayers' money. Now you see how nutritious food should become a fundamental right. That's why we demanded through this show, because you have made all these vegetables become very costly. Everything is costly. Food. Is it not necessary that nutrition should become a fundamental right, so that no one is left behind for lack of nutritious food? Because that gives you natural immunity, and it is the biggest immunity from any disease. Why not? Nutritious food should become a fundamental right. These are all the major issues. Again, uniform civil code, the burning issues the country is facing, and everyone is ignoring them. Why? See how I'm showing you parts of Hyderabad and parts of some north. This is a colony. This is not a river or a small lake. See, it's a housing colony. How GHMC or municipal corporations across India give permissions? Is it not corruption at its best? So corruption is the main source. Then, before I really say bye, now here he clearly says they are Arvind Kejriwal in July 15th. He's saying 200 millimeters rains in last 36 hours. Government's continuous monitoring and intervention, much less water logging than last year. We will keep improving. In July 15th, the same this 8th and 9th July, Delhi systems are not designed to take such unprecedented rain, so people face troubles. Delhi CM Arvind Kejriwal. See how he has changed. his own statement. When the rain was 200 millimeters, everything was working normally, and he said he will improve. It was better than last year. Now, when it comes to 2023 July, he says Delhi systems are not designed. Then who is right? Leaders. That is why we are asking people to be vigilant. हम यही बोलते हैं कि लोग चौकन्ने रहिए. किस तरह हमारे राजनीतिक दल और नेता अपने खुद के स्टेटमेंट जो है वो लोग जब चाहिए जिस तरह चाहिए उनको बदलते रहते हैं. खाली केजरीवाल एक ही नहीं है, मोदी से हर कोई एक पार्टी के खिलाफ नहीं है. और एक सरकास्टिक हमने एक सरकास्टिक और एक हाँ ये एक सरकास्टिक आम आदमी बनाया.
वोट फॉर इंडिया, वोट फॉर इंडिया. भाइयों बहनों, मैं बोलता हूं, आप पीछे बोलना, वोट फॉर इंडिया बोलेंगे.
ये आपकी नहीं है, पिछले इलेक्शन की है, लेकिन आम आदमी पार्टी ने, क्योंकि अब विपक्षी गठबंधन उनकी जो 26 पार्टी की उनको नाम दिया है इंडिया, इसीलिए इनको ये दे रहा है, बिकॉज दे हैव नेम्ड देयर अलायंस एज इंडिया. द अर्लियर वीडियो ऑफ मोदी आम आदमी पार्टी इज प्लेइंग इट.
भ्रष्टाचार से मुक्ति के लिए वोट फॉर इंडिया, महंगाई से मुक्ति के लिए वोट फॉर इंडिया, कुशासन से मुक्ति के लिए वोट फॉर इंडिया, भारत की एकता के लिए वोट फॉर इंडिया, एक भारत श्रेष्ठ भारत के लिए वोट फॉर इंडिया, सुराज की राजनीति के लिए वोट फॉर इंडिया, सुशासन की राजनीति के लिए वोट फॉर इंडिया, विकास की राजनीति के लिए.
This Modi has done in last elections. They have taken that video by Aam Aadmi Party. Now they are replaying it because they have named their 26 party alliance as India. Now when he's raising his voice in support of his slogans, everyone is saying India, vote for India, India, India. Right? So let us enjoy the cryptic aspects of. So I think we have just come to the fag end. And before I say bye, as usual, interesting things. How advertisement can showcase even our own Chandrayaan 3. Hats off to ISRO and the scientists.
4, 3, 2, 1, lift off.
हाँ बेटा, कहाँ पहुंचे तू?
कृपया ध्यान दीजिए, प्लेटफॉर्म में आज परिवर्तन किया गया है.
See the ad, wonderful. The way they use. And why Modi government is silent on Adi Purush? Ram was a big issue. We said not just Ayodhya, we have Bhadrachalam. Every village in India has temple of Ram and Hanuman. Mr. Shivkumar and Siddaramaya should not forget, they are supposed to construct Bajrang Dali temples. Otherwise, 2024 elections. Why Ram is revered? Just these sentences. which Mr. Modi government has forgotten, the Central Film Censor Board has forgotten, nor the BJP or its allies speak of Adipurush, such a big disaster, how they have tried to make fun of Ramayana, which is there in each and every
नाम की कैसा नाम, ऐसा अद्भुत नाम पूरी दुनिया की किसी भी भाषा में कोई दूसरा शब्द नहीं, जो एक बार कहो राम तो संबोधन है किसी का नाम हो सकता है, दो बार कहो राम राम तो अभिवादन है, तीन बार कैसी घटना पर निकल जाए राम 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 तो संवेदना है, और अगर बार बार उच्चारित होने लगे तो संकीर्तन है। क्या बात है। प्रणाम करता हूं भीलवाड़ा को। और ये संकीर्तन नाम की कैसा नाम, ऐसा अद्भुत नाम पूरी दुनिया की किसी भी भाषा में कोई दूसरा शब्द नहीं, जो एक बार कहो राम तो संबोधन है किसी का नाम हो सकता है, दो बार कहो राम राम तो अभिवादन है, तीन बार कैसी घटना पर निकल जाए राम 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 तो संवेदना है, और अगर बार बार उच्चारित होने लगे तो संकीर्तन है। क्या बात है। प्रणाम करता हूं भीलवाड़ा को।
ऐसी राम के मुद्दे को मोदी गवर्नमेंट चुपचाप से दबा दिया. Such an important issue concerning with Indians, Modi government is very silently suppressed, not allowing him. Is there going to be any change in BJP RSS thinking? Is Yogi Adityanath going to be the front runner after India and after Adipurush silence every Indian who is respecting, who adores Ram, irrespective of caste, creed, or religion? Because Ram is adored as an able son. A son should be like Ram, and a ruler should be like Ram. So that is irrespective of caste, creed, or religion. Every household adores Ram. So we say Jai Shri Ram. In saying Jai Shri Ram, as he rightly said, is it going to be Jai Shri Ram to Modi and another candidate for BJP? We don't know. So before I say bye, DRTSPR channels once again attends to the issue as per rule of law, constitution, invoking evidential act, no enmity against individual, nor animosity against any party or organizations. అంశానికి చట్టం రాజ్యాంగం ఆధారం, వ్యక్తిగత వైరాలు కానీ పార్టీలకు సంఘాలకు శత్రుత్వం లేనే లేదు DRTSPR ఛానల్స్ లో అంశాల్లో. Before I say bye, let us just listen to this and say bye.
These are 6 little stories with big meanings. Once all villagers decided to pray for rain. On the day of prayer, all the people gathered, but only one boy came with an umbrella. That is faith. When you throw babies in the air, they laugh because they know you will catch them. That is trust. Every night we go to bed without any assurance of being alive the next morning, but still we set the alarms to wake up. That is hope. We plan big things for tomorrow in spite of zero knowledge of the future. That is confidence. We see the world suffering, but still we get married and have children. That is love. On an old man's shirt was written a sentence, I am not 80 years old. I am sweet 16 with 64 years of experience. That is attitude.
So I'm saying bye to you from here because it is the attitude which really matters, and the attitude, the trust, the confidence, the hope that India means citizens, irrespective of caste, creed, religion, region, or otherwise, will rise to the occasion and understand what is that they need, how to protect themselves, because they are the constitutional authority, and all those prime minister to chief minister, cabinet secretary to chief secretary, they are all public servants only. They should work in the welfare and development of India citizens in a transparent and accountable way. So we are a representative democracy. We elect our representatives. That is why I call this show a political circus or political bazaar, democracy and elections. हम इसीलिए ये शो को नाम दिया कि राजनीतिक सर्कस हो या राजनीतिक बाजार, क्योंकि लोकतंत्र और चुनाव जिस तरह हो रहे हैं, क्योंकि हम खुद संविधान हैं, और जो भी ये चुने हुए प्रधानमंत्री से मुख्यमंत्री हो या कैबिनेट सेक्रेटरी से चीफ सेक्रेटरी सिलेक्टेड हो, ये सब हमारे सेवक है. क्या सेवक से डरते हैं? ये सेवक हमारे को लोकतंत्र के नाम पे जो सेवाएं देती हैं हमको, संक्षेम हो या विकास, वो किस तरह होना चाहिए? पारदर्शिता के साथ होना चाहिए और वो जवाबदार होना चाहिए। इसीलिए हम यही चाहते हैं कि DRTSPR चैनल्स द्वारा लोग, नागरिक, आप खुद संविधान है, आप जागो। इंडिया, भारत बोले तो सभी लोग हैं और 1 या 2% उद्योगपति पूरे हमारे सहज वनर को लूट के हमको वहां पर ये बना के किस तरह वो लोग हमको शासन कर सकते हैं। यही लोग जो है राजनीतिक दल को, पार्टी को पैसे देते हैं और इसी के लिए ये इलेक्ट्रल बॉन्ड्स जो है मुद्दा, इलेक्ट्रल बॉन्ड्स जो पैसे देते हैं राजनीतिक दल को, हमको कोई समाचार नहीं दे रहे हैं इसे चुपचाप। दैट इज द रीजन व्हाई दे आर नॉट प्रोवाइडिंग अस एनी इंफॉर्मेशन, because these electoral bonds are funded by these corporate companies who are growing bigger than India, bigger than people, by using our resources, natural resources, enslaving human resources, and they are funding these political parties because, and this is nothing but corporate companies agenda, whether this alliance or that alliance is being heaped on us. If 26 party India alliance is true, break this nexus of corporate funding and doing everything in the interest of corporates only. Break that nexus. Prove that you are other than the existing NDA or other parties which are being funded and which are being dictated by these corporates, which is nothing but this will cost people participatory constitutional democracy. ये लोकतंत्र के लिए एक चेतावनी है और इसी चेतावनी जहां संविधान खत्म हो जाएगा, हम यही चाहते कि इंडिया 26 जो पार्टियां हैं, क्या आप अलग है? आप साबित करना पड़ेगा। इलेक्ट्रल बॉन्ड की इशू हो या कोविड-19 की और जो अहम मुद्दे, इस तरह के मुद्दे जो हमारे अब ये सदन में, वर्षाकाल सदन में आने वाले हैं, जो जंगल को खत्म करने की साजिश जो चल रही है, क्या आप एकजुट होकर रहेंगे? कोविड-19 को गलत साबित करके आप बाहर आएंगे? WHO को नकार करके ये कहेंगे कि जीने का हक हमारा है, स्वास्थ्य का हक हमारा है, चिकित्सा हक हमारा है, आप कौन होते हैं? Can these alliances say that right to life, right to health, right to treatment is our fundamental right? It is our sovereign right. Whether it is WHO or no one can intrude or interfere. And then on electoral bonds, and then on COVID-19, likewise many other climate issues, and then how every monsoon, without proper urban planning, cities are being inundated. Both Bengaluru, where 26 party alliance was named India, and the 38 party alliance NDA alliance meeting in Delhi, both Delhi and Bengaluru have been suffering with these monsoons, regularly getting inundated. Fresh is Delhi and not behind is Bengaluru. Will these parties wake up? All those Maharashtra, next meeting at Maharashtra, how Mumbai, every year Mumbai is inundated. Can they come out with solutions? Will they say why this has been happening? Policy wrong, spending thousands of crores of public money. Then merger of banks, non-performance assets. Big issues are there. How they will come to the rescue of common man, but more importantly, महंगाई, टमाटर से लेके हर कुछ महंगा, और हमारी विद्या, हमारी स्वास्थ्य आम आदमी से दूर. Everything has become costly, right from vegetables, our food. Will they come to our rescue? There is discrimination in education, health, transport. Will they come to the rescue of common man immediately? Let us wait and watch. And till that time we say, लोग जागो, क्योंकि वर्तमान अगर खत्म हुआ, बच्चों के लिए देने के लिए कुछ नहीं बचेगा. Wake up, the citizens. If the present is gone, there will be nothing left for our kith and kin. So, become aware. We are providing you with information. Anyone can prove us wrong. They can participate on our channels. My mobile number is always there. These channels, they do issues as per rule of law, constitution invoking evidential act. No enmity against individuals, nor animosity against any parties or organizations. This is for today. Do support DRTSPR channels, Citizen DRTSPR channel, and Environment People DRTSPR channels. They're all in larger public interest. And Rumble as well as BitChute DRTSPR channels too. Kindly support, subscribe, and share the information across because they are only in larger public interest only. Thank you very much.